you are new here, my name is Tabitha Clark, and we have some fantastic stores called Reclaimed Warehouse in Moore, Oklahoma, and one in Norman, Oklahoma as well. And every Wednesday at 1 o'clock, we are on here sharing tips and tricks and decorating ideas to hopefully give you some insight and inspiration on how to incorporate some of those things in your own homes and in your own decor. So I'm going to switch it around, and as you have questions, throw them up on here. I will do my best to answer them because I can see some right now that are popping up, but when I flip it around, I'm not going to be able to see them, I don't think. So we're going to just try this together and see how it goes. Let me flip. So we are out of town on work meetings, like I said, but we are stopping in a couple of antique stores, and this idea right here I came across first and absolutely loved the layering of this. So hey Michelle, the layering of the shutters and the canvas right here I think is so awesome. I absolutely love it, and it would be great in any space at all, and you could layer in so many different ways. You can find a lot of inexpensive shutters a lot of different places right now. Antique stores, thrift stores are one of my favorite because you're going to get the great coloring like this one. And playing with any canvases, pulling those accent colors out of that. Let me get a little bit closer. Hi Ann, thanks for watching. So idea number one is layering up some shutters like this, or maybe any architectural salvage, even just a really great, interesting piece of wood. It could be something just as simple as that, and having that up on the wall and then putting a really great print or canvas on top of that. I love the idea of that. Okay, so let's go to my idea number two. Is right here. Love these metal boxes. I know I'm saying I'm talking about wall decor and I'm jumping to boxes, but these were too great to not. These bins, what I plan on doing is incorporating these in a new piece of furniture. So maybe doing some lower bins in a, Russell's idea was a powder bathroom vanity, and using these as bottom drawers and actually incorporating these in new furniture. It does have a rusty interior, but our idea here is just getting some like spray polyurethane sealant and spraying just the inside of these, and still just being able to use it and incorporate it in new furniture. Great, love these. Okay, idea number three. Oh, last week we talked about collections and I walked across this. Great idea right here are these jugs. So how awesome would these look up on a shelf, even just dining room decor and all grouped together on the shelf. Love these. Russell is obsessed with old tools, so this is something that he was going to purchase. Just realized I can't see my notes that I made to make sure I didn't miss anything awesome. I know one was right here around the corner. Look how cute this store is. So we're in Arkansas right now, and they have lots of great antique stores in Arkansas. Okay, right. Okay, and this is the problem with an antique store. Where did I find them? Okay, one was right here. And there's actually two along this line. So when you're doing wall decor, if you have a really big space and you're not wanting to have a whole bunch of little grouped items on there, you can do a really big, large statement piece, just like this tractor wheel right here. It's really interesting, adds character, that rusty charm. I love it. I would just have this up by itself. I would not feel like I needed to put anything over it, nothing beside it. It alone is a big enough statement piece. And you don't have to, Russell made the comment that he felt like this was going to be too farmy. And if you're not into that look, I completely disagree. If you're keeping everything very simple and streamlined and you had something like this up on the wall, I just feel like it adds like a little bit of charm and character. It does not have to come off completely farmy. So I don't feel like you you need to stay away from things like this if you're not into that look. But I love the tractor wheel. I think it's great. There was something else right around the corner that went in the same lines as a large statement piece. It was a large church window. Where was that? You can find these. I see these every so often in antique stores, and I've even seen them in a junkyard before. These shutters right here are huge and are fantastic. You could do the same type thing where you had those up on the wall and put a canvas print over them, or maybe separate them some and put a whole grouping of windows like right down through that center would be so great. This is kind of weird. I don't think I've actually done this in public where there's customers walking around. So I'm trying to ignore the weirdness factor of that. This is it. Look at that beauty right there. Love, love that. You could put that anywhere. Think about that above a master bed. Oh, gorgeous. Love it. Yeah, I love all the hearts that y'all are throwing up right now. That's funny. Okay, okay, if I can figure out where, I have an idea with old records too, and I came across, they had several different areas that had old records. Okay, here's one. Okay, I absolutely love old records, and one idea I came across would be, depending on how you wanted to use them, you could either do it by, do you have a favorite artist? Do you have a certain color scheme that you're trying to do? Maybe it's era, like your time frame that you're wanting. Anyway, I was thinking we could get these. Some of them have really great backs. Like, well, this is more of a portrait. You get some of the older ones and it has, let me find it. Let me find one. This is not the booth that I originally looked at, but it has more of, oh, this isn't a really great example either, but okay, hold on, I'm gonna find one so you can see what I'm talking about. So if we grouped a bunch of these together, okay, here's kind of one. We grouped a bunch of them together, so you'll have to go with me here because I can't show you exactly what I'm thinking because I only have two hands. If we grouped a bunch of these together and made wall art, you can make this vertical or horizontal. Okay, so if you could picture this right here and we made it massive. So maybe we're gonna go ahead and get a large board and we could either nail them to the board. We could take if they're kind of already coming apart, then it'd be good. I would hate to just kind of tear apart some mint condition type records, but this overall look in a really large art piece could be so fantastic. We might have to put one together and post an overall finished one, but this in a large setting on a large wall would just look really cool. Love this idea. I don't know how good I am at explaining that one. Let me try to pick these up. Okay, let me flip this back around here. Ooh, look at this. Okay, hold on. Accent chairs. Antique stores are always really great on good accent chairs too. I really like this chair and this pew bench. Hey Nikki, here Mary. Thank you girls for being on here and hanging with me while I embarrass myself. Ooh, this is cool too. Tell me that wouldn't look so fun hanging on a wall in a game room. We could even separate those out and kind of make it much bigger and grander. Let me get a little closer. Those are great. Love them. That's fun too. Okay, I don't know if I'm gonna find my last one for y'all. Oh, I got Russell hiding from me. Okay, here, let's do this one. We talked about how great the bins were. That's a really cute cart. This was a really cute set. Oh, window panes. So this would, you're fine. You're good. Stained glass. They've had several really great stained glass pieces in here, and I've seen them in multiple antique stores. And so this right here I think is really fabulous. Over kitchen window, there's another one right at the front door. Ooh, hold on, back up. We talked a little bit about art and looking for art. These are a metallic art print right here. And they're already in a really great frame. So the whole envision what it will look like if you did a black and white matte. Here's another piece right up here. So great. Okay, so I hope those gave you some sort of great ideas, and I thank you guys so much for being on here and for following along with us, and I will see you next Wednesday at 1 o'clock. If you could, make sure that you drop a comment and share with your friends so that they know that we're on here every Wednesday at 1 o'clock as well, and I will see you soon.